Today on Uncommonly Good MTG, we're playing Legends of Crime. So we're playing a deck that is focused on a bunch of legends, which are individual creatures and enchantments that you can only put out one of them at a time. And what do? They commit crimes, which means they have effects that occur whenever they target opponents' creatures or the opponent themselves. This is the permanence they control. If that sounds interesting to you, then stay tuned to find out more. Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I'm your host, the Pontifex Maximus of Magic Card Videos, Dr. Yukon Suckett. Yes, thank you. Filmed before a live studio audience. Thank you so much, Yukon Suckett. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck I found over on the Aether Hub, posted by Tommi. He called it Grixis Crime Legends BLB, Bloomburrow. I changed it to just Legends of Crime because I thought that was super cooler. So that's what we're playing today. We're playing a Tommi deck. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the cards real quick. We're going to talk about how this deck should work, and then we'll go out and we'll crush some hopes and dreams. All right, so remember, we are playing a bunch of legendary creatures and enchantments and stuff, and we are going to be committing crimes. So watch that. What do we got? A crime, destroy target creature. A crime, force somebody to discard. Anytime a legend comes into play, force them to mill, which is another crime. Here's another crime. 2 points of damage to target creature or planeswalker. This is a legend, which can help you draw cards. This guy commits a crime by forcing them to exile one of their cards in their hand. This is a crime that destroys target creature. This guy gets bigger every time you commit a crime, but only once per turn. And once you got 4 or more Popo counters on it, it has minutes and lifelink. 3 points of damage to target creature, which is a crime. Destroy target artifact, which will help you take out some good stuff right now. Gix will draw cards. And also, you can use it to exit the top X cards of opponent's library. And you can play lands and cast spells from amongst those cards exiled this way without playing their mana costs. Laughing Jasper. It's a creature you control but don't own are mercenaries, in addition to their type. So yeah, the deal is this guy will allow you to exile the top cards of your opponent's library, equals the number of outlaws you control, and which include mercenaries, and then you can cast those spells with any type of mana. So this guy's space awesome. There's no crimes involved there, but I mean he is a crime person straight off the bat, because that is, I believe, a crime. At which point then you get to trigger whatever crimes happen. It's funny we haven't done anything with crimes yet. Oh, Vadmir has got a crime going on. Oh, there you go. Let's see, Marchesa. When you commit a crime, you may pay 1. If you do, you look at the top 2 cards of your library, put 1 in your hand, the other in your graveyard. Sheoldred. Death Touch, they draw a card, they lose 2 life. Whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life. Ertai jumps out there, commits crimes. You can counter a spell or destroy target creature or planeswalker. They get to draw a card. And Aclazotz. Whenever it attacks, each opponent discards a card. That is a crime. Each opponent. That's funny. I thought there was a lot more things that benefited from crimes. There is only, 2 people that benefit from crimes? Whatever. It still seemed like a lot when I was playing it. Anyways, they draw a card. If your opponent discards a land, you create a bat token. When it dies, you get to turn it into a land. And you can transfer it back, I think it is. Okay, so yeah, if they don't have enough cards in their hand, you can transform it back into Aclazotz, doing stuff again. All right, that's all the squirrely stuff your creatures do. What do we got here? This helps you get out legends and dual lands, and that's it. All right, so what are we going to do? We're going to control the board a little bit with Go for the Throat, Cut Down, Ertai. We're going to start popping out legends, which will cause this thing to trigger off, which which that will cause a crime to occur, which just gets bigger. This guy lets you draw cards. You're going to start pulling things from other people's hands, or not hands, but their libraries, and start playing their own cards, drawing cards of your own. Lots of card drawing here, and there we go. That's what we're doing. All right, so if that sounds interesting, let's get down to causing some damage. But before we do that, let's do as we do every night. Let's say our prayers and talk about what is best in life. Hands together. Dear Black Queen Sheoldred, who dwells within the dark chambers of my heart, please hear my prayers and grant your blessings as we attempt to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, and to hear the lamentations of the women. All right, playing against Nig. Apparently that qualifies as a name. Keep. Should have put the cliffs out, is what I should have done. I'm going to put some little guys out. I like to cut things down. Two. Let's go for the bat. All right, well, I definitely got some creature kill going on there. All right, we'll go ahead and Gix it up. A little card draw would be good right now. Ooh, another bat. Target mouse gains something. Probably a whole lot of nothing there. All right, cool. Let's put out black. Start off with a cut down. Deep-Cavern Bat our way into... Grab this guy. Little Tinybones action. All right, we can do it right now, right? Let's get rid of his last card. Suck it. Alright, now he's just got a little 1-2 mouse that can give himself, what, double type? Making it do, and he has the ability to pop that on there, which doesn't really do much of anything. Alright, I will strip it of its life here in a second. No blocks, have a good time, do 2 points of damage. Super cool. Alright, gone. Now you just got a nice GT. Have a good time with the dull, knifey looking thing. Alright, we're going to continue to kill ourselves to get more stuff, and I think the answer is yes. We're up to 16. Good. Good job, life gainy bats. Ooh, we're getting power packed with lands. That is really bad. I'll tell you, we'll just leave this back. I want to kill whatever he puts out. If he tries to put a creature out, it needs to die. Mill. Great, I only have to do that another 48 more times. More land. And there's a guy. And a bat. Cool. Let's put out Vadmir. I see you're supposed to help me draw cards, huh? All right, 47 more times. That's the end of it. Well, he gets to draw a card. And we win! Boom, boom! Goes to Rome. Alright, we are playing against Brexan. Tinybones will have to keep joining up, apparently. Keep discarding, baby. Alright, he's got to take out, go for the throat. Took out the wrong card. Okay, he doesn't know about Sheoldred. Let's see if Sheoldred can hang out for a second. Oh, that's cool. At least we got some creature kill there. But here's the other creature kill. Let's pump him up. Pump! Let's see if he tries to put something out. Nope. Get yourself swole up there, Vadmir. You've been targeted. Committed a crime. Nice. We'll put it out. I don't have many ways of gaining life, so that Essence Chandler is not going to do too good. The good thing is at least he's not in his hands. Oh, there we go. We got some life gain now. Perfect. Let's do it. Offspring! Gain your life. I will destroy him. In so many ways, I will destroy him. Victory! Alright, we're playing against Bobby DAZZLER. Yeep. Play some bongos. Touch some water. Feed the fish. Turn on some light squares. Ooh. Force discard. Just you, man. I don't have any blues, so that means that Marchesa is going to have to stay in my hand. I'm not sure I really care. Just a 1-1. Alright, he's big, he's buff. Can he survive? And submit. Jasper Flint is pretty awesome. Alright, the problem is I'm going to just kill whatever you do with the Deep-Cavern Bat. You're just delaying the inevitable at this point. But at least you get a look at my hand, so good for you. Yeah, I need blue mana if I want to play these guys. This is getting a little desperate. I don't know what your choice is there. Are you going to kill your own Deep-Cavern Bat, potentially? Don't be touching him. Jasper is just being awesome, that's all. Alright, you can take the other go for the throat at this point. I mean, I can kill you with your Ertai, I just got to get a blue out of the deal. You just really don't want me to put out Gix? Are you reading the card? Is that the deal? I know there's a lot of words there. There we go. Nice. Alright, Dream Thief. Let's go look for blue mana. How does that sound? No, I don't want red stupid mana, but I can get myself a nice Sheoldred out of the deal. Alright, fine. See, even you don't even respect your Dream Thieves. And you kill your own. I know those guys just let you, what, like draw a card or something? You lose a life, and it costs you 3 to do it. Well, you really don't have much of anything, do you? Alright, Sheoldred. I know you don't like Sheoldred being out there. But you must accept her, for she is the Black Queen. Oh, he wants to kill something. He's got something in the kill. So I'm just waiting for him to put out something decent to kill. I mean, I could kill the Deep-Cavern Bat, get back my Gix. He doesn't seem to want to go for the throat. I don't quite understand it. I'm going to try to influence him. There you go. I touched it gently. "5 years later." That was a good choice. Alright, we're just ripping people apart at this point. Alright, he's down to 5. We lost that card. I didn't have 5 mana. He's looking for stuff. Ooh, Sheoldred. I was going to put out Sheoldred! Come on! Victory! Alright, we're playing against M-Schnepp. M-Schnepp. We don't have to be able to go for the throat or the bat. You got a butt on you, so if I put you out. Yeah, we need regular mana. There's what we need. He's going to go for the super pump. Yeah, kill that guy right there. Alright, 3. Let's, Jasper. Still kind of have the wrong mana. More pumps. I would have taken your land. That would have been fine. All right, we'll put out a Gix. Let's go get ourselves a card. It'll cost us a life. All right, cool. We can slaughter something. We got to get some mana. Oh, we still don't have black. Can't do anything for it. And you got a stinky cat. That was a weird choice, man. All right, so he's going to take out Gix. Let's just do it. All right, black, finally. Now, if I play this, I can do 2. That's totally cool. And then use my black up for it. Let's cut down somebody. What do these guys do? Oh, I can produce a mana of any type of a legendary that controls, huh? All right, let's just take this in. See if it's straight off. Nope. Yeah, I was thinking this was only for legendaries, but no, that's 85. So I could do black or red with this. All right. Oh, I've been holding back for no reason. No, I was doing it on purpose. It was totally something I was planning on doing. Stinky cat, stinky cat. What are they feeding you? Looks like they're feeding you purple crystals, and that's just gross. That's the thing. Okay, Sheoldred, yeah. It'll be awesome. Alright, we picked up this guy. That means we can sacrifice stuff. Don't necessarily want to do that. Let's just start nailing some dudes. How does that sound? 1. Let's go after his hand. He's got to be hating it because he's got to love what he's got in his hand right now. And then sacrifice it. Do I really want to sacrifice something? Nope. I don't think you got it in you, baby. You're just going to let it happen. You can chump, but I doubt it. So I can't. Your Callous Sellsword, that's your boomstick, and you did not get it out appropriately. Looking for the fling. I mean, maybe could I win at this point? Don't think so. I'd be doing 4, and I could do another 4, which would get him down to 2. But then he'd die if I had Sheoldred out, so I'd have to throw the Laughing Jasper at him. That's the deal. All right, I can win. We'll just see if he decides to block. Looks like he's just decided to rope me is what he's going to do. But it gave me time to realize that I had everything I needed to kill him on this turn. Aha! Stinky cat, stinky cat. I know it's smelly cat, but, you know, I'm trying to avoid the copyright hits against this channel. What are they feeding you? Stinky cat, stinky cat. It's not. They should be feeding you more Energon, just like Hubert gets. That's why he is so awesome, or she's so awesome. It's not your fault. I was about to save you from that tumbleweed. Are you just ripping them over there? Is that coming from the top of your head or out of your butt? All right, here we go. And you're 2. Your turn. Draw a card, baby. And we win! Suck it, suckerfish. Suck it. Alright, playing against Lorenzo the Fourth. Well, that was a weird power move to play. Let's go after his hand. Wonderful. Alright, so I gotta save Go for the Throat. Or like Sheoldred or something. He's got a couple of them. That is a problem. It means I get this out. I can potentially keep something alive. All right, let's give him something to shoot at. Here's Sheoldred. There we go. Okay, that rat is the guy I want to take out, so we'll just wait. If he's going to send both in, we're going to have a little bit of an issue here, aren't we? What I could do is just kill out the blue boy. And then keep Marchesa for keeping him back. Yeah. Alright, that sounds good. Let's see what he does here. He still has his up there. He wants to take out Marchesa. He's thinking about it super hard. He's thinking about making a wish. There you go. Alright, there's Sheoldred and a Vadmir. Now you're hoping you get some creature kill because you're peeing your pants a little bit. And the strength, may the strength be with us. All right, let's send in both of them. He's got one more of these things. And we win. I don't know if that was glorious. It was a thing. All right, here we are with Legends of Crime. I gotta say, for some people, this is a fantastic deck. Fantastic. What was my rate here at the end? Let me just take a look. 67. So that is pure up, you know, two wins for every loss that you get out of it. Yeah, okay. I can see that. The problem is it's a 3-color deck, and it's hard to get a third color sometimes. They try. I mean, everything in here is a legend. That's what Plaza of Heroes for. But still, you have to get Plaza of Heroes. There's only three of them. For some reason, whenever I start my summaries, I always end up getting the hiccups. I don't know why. All right, so let's get to it. Who was the MVP? Who was the most valuable player? To me, it was probably Laughing Jasper Flint. That was the one I was looking the most forward to. I'm surprised there's only 2 of them in here, yet that was the card that I liked the best. There's lots of card draw in here, absolutely tons of it. You know, between Rona helping you draw a card, throw away a card, Marchesa letting you keep cards, Gix drawing you cards, but Jasper Flint lets you take your opponent's cards, and that ended up being a lot of fun. That's probably what I liked the best, was stealing my opponent's cards and playing them. I kind of hate decks that are like that, where it's like, my deck isn't very good, so I'll just play your deck, assuming the other person is going to bring something good. Still, it ended up being the most fun I had with this deck was playing the other people's deck. Maybe it's because I didn't really like this deck that much. That's quite possible. Like I said, it is a great deck for some people, just it's not my particular style. So anyways, MVP, yeah, Laughing Jasper Flint. There you go. That's the guy. That's your MVP. All right, so was this deck competitive? 67% in casual. Yeah, very, very well. I'd say this is a good one. Do I think it does well in ranked? I doubt it. I doubt it. It just felt slow. Kind of like you were walking around through mud all the time. You know, some people like that. It's a kind of a mid-rangey kind of feel. It was fine. I mean, still, it won enough that if you enjoy that kind of a feel, it'd be great. It just wasn't for me. So let's get to it. Was it a fun deck? You know, looking at the list up here, would you call it aggro? I wouldn't call it aggro. I mean, in number 1, there wasn't a lot to do other than just a little bit of little stuff. You know, it has some stuff you could put out. Nothing great. It wasn't like you were really going aggro against people. You guys were slow. They grew maybe a little bit. It was more about card draw. What was that really getting you, though? I don't know. The ability to put out some more stuff. You know, your real money makers is probably Sheoldred. The other guys let you draw more cards. You can get to them. You know, it's just none of your guys were really focused on doing damage. They're more focused on grabbing cards. But still, it's like, what are you going to do with the cards you grab? Just grab more cards? What was the point of that? Thing is that regardless, I ended up winning more times than not. So obviously I was doing something right. I just didn't quite understand. So did I have fun? Not really. Would you have fun? Probably. I see a lot of people play crime decks. This one was, I thought, pretty decent. All right, was this deck interesting? Yeah, it was an interesting deck. There's a lot of weird cards in here. It was a format I'm not really familiar with. I like other crime decks, I think, are more focused on doing damage or whatever, maybe making people discard. This one just had a lot of utility to it and a lot of card draw, and it's focused on more utility and more whatever. You know, it made people do stuff, damage they took. It kind of ground them down a little bit at a time. It was okay. I mean, I think it was more interesting than fun, but that was just a me thing. You could totally love this deck. You might possibly love it. All right, so let's add this up. Was this deck competitive? I'm going to say yeah. Was it fun? And I'm going to say for some people, I'm sure it would be great. Was this deck interesting? And I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say personally, this deck was an A-. It was too slow to play. And even though it did a great job of winning, I found myself getting bored. And that is not cool in a deck. But I know there's a lot of people that love control. They love to spend the time, and they love legends. And I thought this deck was particularly good despite who was playing it. So I'm going to give this deck, probably for everybody else, a solid A. It was definitely well worth playing if you know yourself and you see this deck. All right, so there you go. This is a straight A deck, and if you decide to play with it, I hope that you have more fun with it than I did. That is all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. In the words of my people, shine on, you crazy diamonds. Later.